John Chow here from johnchow.com. And welcome to Driving with John Chow. Yes, the keyword here is driving. Recently, actually last week, I was watching the Tesla announcement for the new Model X. That's the new all-electric SUV from Tesla. It was unveiled up in Sunnyvale, up in Northern California, where Tesla headquarters is, unveiled to the press and unveiled to the prospective buyers and investors, that kind of stuff. I wasn't up there. I watched it on TV. No, I watched it on the Tesla website, and it's really cool. And I liked it so much, and my wife liked it so much that we end up putting a reservation in for one. So I put $5,000 down, and now I'm just waiting for Tesla to call me up and say, come in, pay the other 140 odd thousand bucks for the car, well, whatever it's gonna cost. I have no idea how much the car's gonna cost. They say anywhere from 132 to 145,000, depending on options and stuff. But needless to say, it's as SUV goes, it's pretty expensive. But for what you get, this is an SUV with fancy Falcon doors, all-electric motor that makes something like 760 horsepower, can go 0 to 60 faster than this Jaguar. Yeah, so it's pretty insane, and I'm looking forward to it. But I do want to talk about getting a car or buying a car, and especially in California, a car is some kind of status symbol. I mean, it's a status symbol all over the world, but especially here in Orange County. I mean, a lot of people judge you by the kind of car you drive, believe it or not, but that is the case. So there is I guess there's a certain pressure to be driving a fancy car, something like this, pretty expensive, extravagant, fancy kind of car. And, here's the thing. Personally, I would never, ever buy a car that costs more than $100,000. Never do it. It's just because, see, I come from a financial planning background. I am actually a fully qualified financial planner. And so, and because of that, I believe that, you should put your money in assets that appreciate instead of assets that depreciate. And nothing depreciates faster than a $100,000 sports car, right? So, see, the Tesla, when it comes to buying a Tesla, I actually own a Tesla before I ordered this Model X. I own the stock. I own the company. I own a block of Tesla stock, and they've done really well for me. And had I put the money into a Tesla, today it'll be worth, like, I don't know, whatever a Model S is worth today. But because I put the money in the Tesla stock, it's worth actually a lot more than what I bought it for. Right? So the thing is, I advise people from buying fancy sports car, or I advise people from buying expensive cars. Then why do I drive one? That's probably the question. Do as I say, not as I do, right, John? Hypocrite much? Now, by exception to the rule, for driving a fancy sports car, you can get a really fancy car if it's not paid for by you. And this is why I drive a fancy sports car, because I don't have to pay for it. See, this Jaguar, $115,000. My last car, my Mercedes SL, $130,000, and the Model X coming up, I don't know whatever that's going to cost. I don't pay for it. It's paid for by Mob, actually. It's paid for by someone else. So when you don't have to pay for it, and the companies want to pay for it, want to buy it for you, then knock yourself out. Get whatever they will pay for, right? So in this case, the Mob Motors program, they pay for the car. So that's why I drive this fancy sports car. You want to know what my other car is? My regular car when I first bought, the first car I bought when I came down to the OC, it's a Lexus. It's a Lexus SUV. cost me $38,000. I mean, yeah, 38,000 bucks. That's it. So I mean, and so that's what I got. It's nice, practical, sits 5 people, does what I need, safe, etc. Right? Not fancy. It's not going to stop traffic. It's not going to make people take pictures of me and go, oh, look. No, not that. Okay? But so to get Motors program allows me to drive a $100,000 plus sports car, nice and fancy. It's kind of cool. But the coolest part is I don't pay for it. All right. So when you don't pay for it, then get whatever you want. All right. So there you go. That's my advice when it comes to automobile. And if you want to find out more, just go to motor.com and you can find out more about this program. Basically, very, very simple. You do enough volume, you maintain enough volume, do enough sales, you qualify for a car, then you can get whatever car you want. So that's it. All right. So basically, summarizing today's little thing, if you got to pay for it, don't buy a fancy car. If someone else pays for it, knock yourself out. John Chow for JohnChow.com. Thank you for listening. Subscribe to my channel and welcome your feedback. I'll see you guys on the next episode.